Jasmin Malave. Don't adjust your screens. You are on the right channel. This is Twice Rolled Tales, and I am guest hosting today. I'm so excited to announce the silly game we're playing today, which is Goblin Errands. It's honestly so stinking cute. Everything about this game is adorable. Everyone should look it up, by Martin Nerurkar. I'm so sorry. Nerurkar. Nerurkar?
Nerurkar. Yeah, wow, okay, that's your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, I'm really, really sorry, Martin. We love your game so much. Okay, I'm so excited. I've never GM'd before, and I'm really excited to play this game with my friends. All right, so basic things about Goblin Errands, in case anyone wants to check it out, is we're playing as feisty little goblins living in a world for tall people. That's my job today. I'm not the GM, I'm the TP, the tall person. It's in the rules I have to wear a silly hat, so we've done so. Everybody is playing a little goblin. Stats can change between hands, legs, eyes, and mouth, but the important thing about this game is that a goblin's frame is always 0, and a goblin's heart is always infinity. The most delightful stats ever. I am going to give you all a rundown in just a minute, but let's get to know our goblins.
Hello, for the first time behind this side of the table. Very excited. I am Linnie Schell. I will be playing Quimble.
Hi, I'm Emily Tworek. I'm usually on this side of the table, and I'll be playing Nicolith Cobbleblossom.
Hi, I'm Rosie Flanagan, and I will be playing Burlap the Famished.
And I'm Phoebe Zimmerer, and I'll be playing Poppy.
Great.
No additional titles, just Poppy.
So, the booklet gives you many options of places your goblins can live. The goblins live in a community called a kenn. I saw this in the book and I cut it out because I thought it was so cute. But if you were to try to translate kenn, it would vaguely mean the place where you are known. And so...
it's so meta.
It's so freaking cute. So, our little goblins could have been from many places, but collectively... instead of rolling, we've decided that we are having our goblins live in the most inhospitable world imaginable, New York City. So, I'm going to have everyone meet our fabulous kenn leader. And our fabulous kenn leader is... Oh, I didn't write it on my main page.
Unga, the spherical.
Unga the spherical. Unga is currently sitting over with her legs dangling from the side of Belvedere Castle overlooking the Turtle Pond. She's very distraught. She's got a letter that she has in her hand. She's very worried about what she has to deal with. Sensing turmoil and conflict, Burlap hoovers his way over to go assist and see if she needs anything. It sounds a little like, let me see, I got this. So that's the sound of Burlap approaching. Burlap, would you like to describe your character? And
Yes, so Burlap, he's a very, all the goblins are short, but Burlap is particularly short. He gives Frog a mixture of a frog and a whale shark. Like, his mouth is insanely wide, and it's always sort of vacuuming in various objects and foodstuffs. He very short legs, as I said, and so he kind of approaches. You can hear that he's approaching by the vacuum sound.
Yeah.
He kind of approaches. He approaches Unga, and he says, "Unga, you look so forlorn."
I am forlorn, little one.
Is anything wrong? This is usually where you go when you're particularly sad.
A terrible thing has happened today, Burlap. Terrible.
Terrible?
We were hand-delivered this letter. She pulls out a very official-looking business letter. It's tri-folded. It's got one of those see-through little bits in the front. You know those are the bad ones.
Yeah. Ungar, you're gonna have to read that to me. I can't read.
Oh, right. Depp. It's Depp.
Depp?
Yes. The Depp have sent us this letter. They found us out.
Do the rest of the kenn know about this? Am I the first one?
You're the first one to know. Our plan is ruined. obviously Burlap and Anga both know that many months ago they started siphoning water from the bathrooms of the Delacorte Theater in order to provide water to the kenn. The Delacorte noticed a rise in the percentage used each month, and they've caught wise and have now sent notice to the Department of Environmental Protection's DEP, as Anga understands it, and they have now sent a bill, and Anga is holding the bill for the DEP.
Well, Anga, could we just give it back?
You cannot give back what is already taken, little one.
We have very little money, so you can imagine the stress we're under.
Yes. She's gonna roll, because she's Anga the Spherical, she's gonna roll off the side backwards and land on her feet. And say, I need you to help. We have to gather the money. We must make pulls open the letter, a check.
Check?
A check.
Like a vibe check?
No, it says check or money order.
Money. Is that like honey?
I don't think so. I don't think you eat it.
Oh, okay. Well, not entirely in my wheelhouse, but I'm welcome to. I'll help. Okay, money. I've heard of that. I think I have 3 pennies.
This is a fantastic start.
Yes.
Thank you,
yes,
Burlap.
the ones with what's his name? Gabe something on them.
Gabriel.
Thinkin. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
That's the one.
Handsome man.
I need you to gather your most trusted Gobbo friends, and we must figure out how we are going to send money to the DEP.
Okay, well maybe we can all just kind of combine our pennies. I mean, I have 3, and I'm sure the rest of them have some. So let's come together and maybe see what we can do about it.
I think a fantastic place to start is, do you know Nikolef?
I do know Nikolef.
If you could go find Nikolef, I believe Nikolef is good at making money.
They're usually under the theater at times like these.
Oh,
right?
I don't think we should go near the theater, considering the circumstances. But if you could get Nikolef, and perhaps, Nikolef mostly knows how to write his name. You also should probably find Poppy. Poppy knows how to read at an accelerated level.
This is perfect. I've been trying to wingman Nikolef with Poppy, so this works out.
Everyone knows that Nikolef is in love with Poppy.
Right, okay, blabbermouth, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We love, it's context. All right.
Okay. First, so Burlap is now gonna go find Nikolef first.
Oh, and while you're out, can you please go check on Quimble? No one's checked on him in 2 weeks.
I haven't seen Quimble.
Thank
in a
you.
while. Okay. So Burlap goes galumphing off. Burlap actually mostly uses his hands to like he sort of walks more on his hands, and then his little legs are just kind of hanging. This is like important.
I had something that I imagined he looked a little bit like and already in my possession, so I imagine he looks a little like this.
He does!
And he just kind of...
He does. He's mostly mouth.
Yeah, there's like little ears.
Exactly, but he has like little like Shrek Shrek frog ears.
Do you want to hold that for vibes?
Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Oh.
The Shrek ears are really getting me.
So
and Shrek at the same time.
Yeah. So Burlap goes off to find Poppy first, because Poppy's in the tower.
Yeah, Poppy's
in the tower. So Burlap goes to the tower, very carefully climbing the stairs with his arms.
And climbing stairs is significantly harder for a Gobbo given their frame. So I'm gonna need you to roll for hands to see how well you climb up these stairs today.
Okay. Wait, sorry. Is it?
So your hand stat is 3, so you can roll 3 die.
Oh, okay, amazing. Thank you.
Oh my
god!
Incredibly successful. Not only do you climb those stairs with ease, it's like your suction power actually like you just go up and over each stair. It's just like you're catapulted by the suction all the way up in a record speed.
Burlap does, like, you know how there are some people who do like 2 stairs at once? Burlap does like 3 stairs at once.
Yeah.
So Burlap is going up those steps at breakneck speed. And then in the distance, as Poppy can kind of, I'm sure Poppy can kind of hear the vacuum sounds. So Burlap, breakneck speed. Wait, does Burlap take the letter? Or...
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Anga has given you the return envelope.
The return.
It's
With
just
the,
a
like,
loose return envelope. You have not been made aware necessarily how important it is to maybe not wreck this return envelope, but you have it.
Burlap just kind of, Burlap doesn't really have pockets, I don't think. I think Burlap is just kind of like carrying this in like this little, I think what Burlap does, unfortunately, is Burlap like crumples it up and like carries it under his like, in his armpit. And then, like, makes his way up the stairs. And then, he finds Poppy. Hello, Poppy.
Oh, hi, Burlap.
What are you reading nowadays? How's your book club?
Can we get a description? You'll stop and get a description of Poppy.
So, when Burlap comes in, Poppy is, rearranging the books again. She does this very often because she keeps, changing her mind about what the best method is. Currently, she's really feeling rainbows. She keeps organizing, so she's organizing all the books by color, 'cause it's just so pretty. And then, you look for the color that the book is.
Is your familiar helping you currently?
Yes. Mika is a little rainbow butterfly.
You said it was Mika.
Mika is a little butterfly flying around, and
Mika
she
appears. This is for you to play with as Mika is flying with you.
So, what Mika does is Mika lands on a book, and then she helps me compare the color on Mika to the color of the book, and I was like, well, that's definitely a purple. She's helping me categorize all the books by color. There's so much. Poppy describes this as, this is the Goblin Library. She has brought all her assorted literature that she has collected over the however long goblins live. I'm tempted to say months, over the many months. To this place, and but literature is perhaps a very strong term for what has been collected here, because it is mostly little brochures,
menus,
and menus, anything that could be easily dragged up the stairs. It's very difficult to get the heavier books. There's a lot of comic books. Poppy loves comic books because they're so lightweight, and also they have pictures, and that makes it a lot easier for people to learn how to read from.
I love that.
So yes, Poppy is organizing all of the literature by color.
Burlap.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, every time you hear the butterfly go, you hear just like wind chimes that sound like butterfly in the sky. And it just like moves on.
Burlap is notoriously having to hold himself back from sucking in Mika. It's happened once or twice where because Mika's a butterfly, so Burlap often
You get the focus. That's hilarious.
Wait, sorry. So do I?
You just hold on to it until you want to spend it, or someone else takes it from you.
Okay. So Burlap actually usually kind of keeps at least like a maybe 5-foot distance from Mika, and I mean usually Poppy, because Mika's often around Poppy at any given time. So Burlap is like searching for the envelope, and finally he pulls it out and says, Poppy, we got something from the Dep. We got
Yeah.
the Dep, you remember how
I get it. Words are hard.
they are? Thank you. Remember how we kind of borrowed some water from them?
Oh, is that? I thought we borrowed it from a bathroom.
I did too. Apparently. We did. Apparently, they own the bathrooms. They are the bathroom kings, apparently.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna throw this at you.
Catch it. Do I need to roll to catch the...
Yes, because you threw it. Hands.
Oh no, it's all
You don't catch it at all, but it just like...
just hits me in the head.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Poppy.
Yeah.
You
Try
are
to
the best
smooth it
I know
out.
at reading. If you could please read this.
I have officially reached a 5th grade level.
Congrats.
Yes, can I have you roll for eyes?
Yes.
And you get 5, I think, on that one. Doubles.
There's a 6.
There's and a 5.
And a 5.
Perfect. So I'm gonna, you do realize that this is an official thing. You can see that they need a check. You can see that, or money order. I think maybe with that roll, though, it's not quite enough for you to realize how important the return envelope is as well. So everyone's still just kind of like, well, envelope.
Okay. So we need to get a check.
Check.
A check. Yes. It's from what I understand, it's like an IOU. It's a note that says you're giving someone money.
Money! I've heard about this money.
Yes.
And Mika's going to, not Mika, Poppy's going to rummage through some paper. No checks.
Okay. Where can I get a check?
Can I have you actually roll for eyes really quick?
Yes.
First, this is
I am-
sensing the world, making connections, gaining insight. I'm gonna just see if you can.
Okay,
Nice.
I got a 6 and a 3, so.
I think you realize that you make a connection that money is the weird thing that smells like feet that you eat sometimes, like the green stuff.
The green stuff.
Yeah, you remember because it's green like you.
Right. Oh, yeah, and it gives me like the occasional mouth paper cut.
Yeah, correct. So you've been eating a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh man.
What is that roll that I can, for
Insight?
Yeah. What do I roll?
Eyes.
For? Eyes. Okay. Can I roll to know where we could get a check?
Oh yeah.
2 6s and a 5.
Amazing. You know right away that there are these places called banks. You can recognize them because they have the machines that make noise outside.
Ooh.
And she pulls out like a little. It's just the front page of a newspaper because she couldn't carry the whole thing.
Yes.
And there's a story about the bailing out banks.
Occupy Wall Street.
I guess it's an Occupy Wall Street cutout.
It's like this is where you get checks. See? It says there's the word check right there.
Check.
Check.
So Wall Street.
Do you know how to get there?
Well, navigation is not one of my strongest suits.
You know, Quimble might actually know a bit about that.
I think
they do a lot of wandering.
I think he does know a bit about wandering. Part of me wants to like suck up the newspaper, but I probably shouldn't.
You can spend the focus.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay, I suck up the newspaper.
You're using your vacuum?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my vacuum. So wait, I have to give this back to the center.
You don't have to spend it on vacuum, actually.
Oh wait, because that's my starting.
Yeah. That's not one of your spend the focused ones.
Okay, so I can roll mouth for that.
Yes. I'm actually, roll mouth. Let's see how well you do on the...
I'm trying to inhale it with my mouth.
But you just want to, look at it, right? Is that your goal?
Yeah. Okay, I got 1-6.
Okay, so you've sucked it up.
Yeah.
And you've gotten it, and you can see
Yeah.
check right in your accent, but you also like got it wet. It was like a little slobbery now.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine.
It's my eyes are not the best, and in order to, I always need to read very close up. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Nothing else. A bit out of date anyway. Probably get some new ones.
Sorry, it was in the archives. I'll get you a new one.
Okay, that'd be great.
And he means it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Poppy doesn't actually have an understanding of how difficult that would be to do, so she's like,
Oh yeah.
No problem. Yeah.
Otherwise, paper mache.
That's an excellent idea.
Let's bring these to Quimble, and maybe he'll know how to get to this street of wall that you describe.
Yes.
Street of many walls. All right.
Wall.
you have to kind of like pull it out of your mouth a little bit.
Street.
Wall.
You
Street.
say it with me. Wall.
Wall.
Street.
Street.
Wall.
All right. Wall
Street.
Street.
Wall
Thank
Street.
you. Oh, thanks, Poppy. Okay. Wait, where does Quimble live again? Sorry.
Quimble lives wherever, but like usually is like wherever the big fountains are, like Belvedere or Bethesda Fountain, the big plazas in which
Yes,
pigeons
okay.
congregate.
Just gonna have to follow the pigeons.
All right. And then so the two of them. Wait, does Mika come too?
Yes.
Oh God. Okay.
She's flying
Oh,
up
she's
above,
like,
a little bit
"Don't
above,
eat me, God."
keeping a safe distance.
I think because Burlap is holding the. I don't think Burlap can use the vacuum if something is currently in Burlap's maw.
Okay, great.
So holding onto the newspaper.
Yeah, I think Burlap is holding onto the newspaper, but like can't like really doesn't vacuum while that's happening. So
It's clogged.
it's clogged. It's clogged. Yeah.
Gotta clean it up.
So they slowly make their way down the stairs again.
Poppy like does the little hop down each one.
Puppy is, you really love a lot of the goblins in your ken, so you're pretty familiar that Quimble is probably over by the fountain. You know the general direction to go.
This way. Mika, scout ahead for Quimble.
Oh.
And I'm gonna send Mika up ahead
Perfect.
to help us locate Quimble.
Butterfly in the sky. Butterfly's way.
As you approach, you see what can only be described as like a goblin-sized feather duster attempting to hold down a pigeon. He's just, Bob, it's not. Spit it out.
Is the
Bob,
pigeon making noises?
Spit it out. The pigeon seems like it has something caught in its mouth.
Oh, it does? Can you,
Incredible.
Sorry. One moment.
It's like kind of, the eyes are so intense.
The eyes are right. That's
His eyes or my eyes?
both.
No, these are. It is quite beady. You see a goblin-sized feather duster just like on top of this pigeon. Bob, it's not. Woo, it's not. Spit it. Yep. Whoop, spit it out. As he's thumping this pigeon on the back, pigeon coughs out the butterfly.
Oh my God, wait, can I have you do a hands roll?
Yes, absolutely. Attempting.
Yeah.
It's a friend. I know we've talked about this. It's a friend.
And worry about everybody eating.
Oh God, those are two. Would you like to upgrade? You can upgrade one or both.
I think I'll upgrade one of the fours.
And it is your choice how you've complicated the matter for yourself.
I think.
You can also outsource if you'd like ideas.
Yeah, does anyone have ideas? Because mine is that the pigeon pukes on me, and that's just worse. It's just bad. I don't want that for you guys.
I'm fine with
Like
that.
pukes on you without Mika coming out?
No, I think I try to get the burb to cough it up, and I like trip, and then I get swept up by a street cleaner who mistakes me for trash because I haven't been paying attention.
So you're just like in a dustbin.
It just, yes, like you see me get swept up, and then I'm just rolling around.
You just
in
hear,
the
that's
dust.
fine.
No.
Mika is released,
Okay.
although a little grumpy. And the pigeon's okay.
The pigeon's fine.
Yeah,
Pigeon's
the
rock
pigeon
solid.
has already walked away.
No, it's like you.
Bob is
continue.
gone.
Yeah.
Pigeon has forgotten this happened already.
No, Quimble rolls out like even more. There's now wrappers stuck to him. He's covered. Looks over. He says,
Oh, Quimble, are you all right?
"Oh, I'm alright. I'm okay. Just a little more dust. You know, it's just urban camouflage."
Burlap takes out the newspaper real fast to just start licking the or sucking up the wrappers from.
Camino grooming is an important bonding activity.
It is. Oh,
Thank you, Burlap.
of course.
Hi, Poppy.
Hi, we need your help. Do you know how we can get to a place called Wall Street?
Ooh. Do I know what Wall Street is?
Roll for
Maybe that
eyes.
some of the pigeon migratory patterns might have led you there at one point.
You get to roll one more too, because that's your +1, right?
Good, because I've rolled a 1, and a 2. And a 4.
Oh no!
Want to complicate your life some more?
Sure. Humble's like, ooh, Wall Street. Well, the birds go all over, and they tell me about what happens, but they tell me in pigeon, so I don't always know what they mean. Ooh. But, goes up to the pigeons. He's like, oh, hey, so, you know where Wall Street is?
They have a deep connection, and through this conversation, you gain understanding that it's where there's very good street food that they eat. There's a lot of chops down there, so they eat very healthy down in Wall Street. And you also know that it's very far, but you couldn't really say how far.
Ooh. Well, I know there are some pigeons, they come back and they smell like lettuce and guacamole and farro and all sorts of cool, interesting, and somewhat overpriced microgreens. But I don't know exactly where. I just know it takes a long time for them to come back. Ooh. And sometimes they seem a little unhappy. Doesn't seem like a very fun place. But there's good food, so that's good.
Food, you say?
That's good. Yes, lots of good food.
I haven't eaten in 2 whole minutes.
I don't know exactly where it is, but I know that sometimes when people talk about it, they say eat the rich. So they might.
There's lots of things to eat there.
Can I have everyone roll eyes? Except for Nicola.
Sorry, that's okay. 1, 5, 1, 4.
3 successes.
1, 5, 1, 2.
Oh, all of you hear the smooth ukulele sounds coming from the other side of the fountain. If you want to give a little example.
He set up a little display stand for himself. He's made like a kind of like scrapbook sort of board of like all of his little playbills and everything that he has collected, and drawn a picture of himself right in the middle of it. And he just has that set up right next to him on the fountain, and has his cap upturned for any passersby who might want to give him a quarter or something. We see this tiny little goblin, almost dressed up like a Disney newsie, strumming along to his version of Part of Your World.
Before you start, can I have can I have you roll hands?
Yeah.
Are we legally allowed to use what's about to happen?
Yes, I checked.
Okay.
It falls under parody law. We're fine.
Incredible.
That's a 2.
So your singing is enthusiastic and amazing. I already know that because that's your best stat. I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
It's enthusiastic.
But the playing is it leaves something to be desired. But you are very enthusiastic.
Great. So yeah, you walk over, and if everyone would
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the guy who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one gobble hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, he's got everything. I've got playbills and posters aplenty. I've got t-shirts and koozies galore. You want ticket stubs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be a big Broadway star. I want to be up there dancing, waltzing around on those, what do you call them? Oh, Ladukas. Busking on trains, you don't get too far, especially not on the F train lately.
Yeah.
Handing out copies of my Nicholas Cobbleblossom. Here's my CV. Up where they talk, up where nights done, up where the lights shine bright as the sun. Bold and carefree, wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of the gutters? What would I pay to spend a day out on the stage? Betcha my cast, we'd have a blast. Bet they'd all be friends. We'll all be friends to goblins. Yay! Give me Sondheim, give me Candor. I'm ready to play.
Mika's going crazy.
And ready to know what the actors know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a standby and when do they? What's the word? Rehearse. When did my verse? Wouldn't I love to be cast in a role I'm proud of. A fresh EMC. Wish I could be part of that world.
So I'm going to have you.
My face is killing
I am
me
a
from
cry
smiling
already.
so hard.
I needed to roll
the best
5
thing I've
dice
heard
for how much
ever
money
in
you
my
just
life.
made.
Also, I feel like you get the focus now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
sorry,
oh,
you
wait,
got the
really
focus.
quick, hold on to. So the thing is I know that you goofballs are going to be amazing and the focus is going to move around a lot. So you can quickly spend the focus before you've given it away, because otherwise you lose the focus and you don't get to use your powers without
Yeah.
overextending.
Yeah.
So you have 30 seconds to spend the focus and explain it to the table before it goes to Nicolef. Your time starts now.
Okay, I'm gonna spend the focus and I'm gonna eat, shit. I'm gonna spend the focus and I'm going to eat,
Don't watch it.
time. I'm gonna eat time.
You can pass it over. Okay, so so every time the focus moves and it's with someone else and not the center of the table, you'll have 30 seconds to determine and explain to the table.
Oh my God.
With this
I'm
comically
gonna take
large
the
sand
elf.
timer.
Delightful. All right, yeah, let's see how much money we got. We got 2 5s, a 4, a 3, and a 2.
Would you like to upgrade the 3? It's up to you.
You mean the 4?
You already have 2 successes, so you're successful.
Oh, I'll take the successful. Yeah.
Great.
Sounds great.
So, after doing that song, a couple people are really, truly delighted, and you've made $6.
Wow. That's more money than I've ever made out here. Wow.
Is the stumble that one of them is fake?
If you wanted to upgrade it, you could have made more, but maybe also, one of them would be something silly.
I'll take the $6.
Some foreign exchange currency, foreign money.
Right.
No, there's
US
definitely
money.
like some Canadian coins
Yeah,
in there.
Monopoly
Perfect.
money.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, that was so
That's
good.
more.
That could.
Oh gosh, Nick, look, that's more money than I've ever seen in my life. This has been a fantastic day. This is the most I've ever made busking out here.
Ooh, it was very impressive. Just be careful to not put the coins out, because sometimes the pigeons will eat them, and they're shiny, because they're shiny, and it's really bad for them. But it's really impressive.
Yeah, no
It
worries.
was such a good song.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, and thanks for coming to listen, guys. Usually no one from Menken comes to one of my concerts.
Nicolef, that was beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Burlap.
Well, seeing as you made a lot of money, I'm not saying. Oh, I just want to mention that gets you 2 subway rides.
I don't pay for the subway. You can just kind of walk under the turnstiles.
You're
I can't
all
reach them
technically
anyway.
under the height requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subway's
I've
free
never
for
done that before.
Oh my gosh,
Burlap's been paying the whole time.
I've been paying!
That's how I get to ride them for free. That's how I make most of my money, is I go around on the subways and I say, it's showtime. And, you don't have to pay.
You ever have one of those lovely Subway churros?
Only once in my life, but I'll never forget it. It was so warm and cinnamon, sugary, fresh, like it was just made the day before or the day before that. It was at the 42nd Street and Bryant Park Station in that really long tunnel between 5th and 6th Avenue. It feels like you're neither here nor there.
Another one.
It was the best moment of my life. Wow.
You would get the focus again if you didn't already.
I'm trying to think if there's like a way to like spend it to do something good here and then get it again.
Maybe we wanted to...
Ooh,
I don't know.
Nicholas, is there any chance you know, in all of your travels on the subway, where Wall Street is? Oh, yeah. I've been there, I don't know, at least 50 times. That's
50
incredible!
times?
At the Wall Street Station. It's at the nexus of many major subway lines. There's a Dunkin' Donuts there that sometimes gives me free donuts.
I like Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, I've never had a donut.
Well, that's about to change.
Poppy pulls out the envelope. He said,
We need to go to Wall Street and get a check because turns out all the water that we've been taking from the Delacorte bathrooms actually belongs to the bathroom king. His name is Depp, and
Oh, I know Depp.
you know Depp?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've never met Depp, but he put signs out about how to feed the pigeons properly.
Oh.
So he's the king of bathrooms and pigeons. And we've been taking his water, and he would really like us to pay for it, apparently.
So you both understand sort of like that what you need to do for the Ken. Can I both have you roll for eyes? I don't think either of you have rolled for eyes yet, understanding the situation.
1 6 and 1 4.
2 5s, 1 4.
I'll just keep.
Do you want to keep the 2 and just do the 1 6?
I'll keep the 2. Yeah.
So we've got both of you fairly basically understand that you've heard this before because you like a lot of birds and some humans were talking about bills, but they didn't mean ducks. And so you heard in the park that there's like a thing that humans have to like get checks for. So you like sort of know that. And then you very much like, you know a lot of what the humans are doing. You're trying to be part of their world. And so you're very familiar with the idea of a bank. So if you want, you can explain to the group about banks and things too.
Okay.
We're not talking riverbank, right?
Not talking riverbank.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking blood bank, even. We're talking a place where humans go and they get money. Or they put money there for later, and then they use that money to buy things. Is it gonna be safe? Because in a lot of the comic books, bad things usually happen at banks. Yeah, they're very scary. They're really, really big and really cold. And I don't know, every time that I've heard of a banker, they're usually an evil guy. I've never met a good banker in my life. Well, but pretty dangerous.
holds Mika close.
But I mean, in Mary Poppins, the kids go to the bank and they can open up a bank account with just like a coin or two, and we got more than that right here. Okay. Maybe we already have one. Do we already do? How? I don't know. It's possible, I guess. We have coins. We have coins?
I have 3 pennies.
Really?
They're in my tummy right now. That's my bank.
Can I have everybody roll eyes one more time?
Does Quimble know that, like, coins are money?
I don't think you care about money. So
Yeah.
no, probably not.
Jasmine.
What do we got?
Oh.
Whoa! Success is proof
4
found.
successes.
Wow.
I've got a single 4.
That's
No,
a
that's good.
crit, baby.
So we are going to look again
Get
one more
something
time
extra
at it,
for
and
that.
since you still have it in your hands, you've looked at the envelope again, and you realize the bill is for $47.50.
Okay.
You see this number, and you recognize the number from the comic books that denotes the amount of money, that symbol.
Okay, this is how much we need. I think so. Okay.
Do you know what that means?
If you have $6 there, right?
I have a bill and a couple coins. Yeah,
Okay. And you said you had 3 pennies? So, hold on. Let me, that means we have
Do we want more of the shiny coins?
we need 40.97.
40.97. So some more coins.
Mhm.
Some more paper money.
Well, that's why we was thinking, okay, if we go to the bank, then we can get a check. Because then when you have a check, you just write out how much they want, and then you send them that,
Right.
and then now they have it.
Okay.
And you recognize the money that from the busking. You're like, oh yes, that's the thing that you've eaten a few times. So you know what this is now.
Can I, so burlap, just to store, not to like burlap can obviously conjure it, but just to store, can burlap suck up, the money from your hat?
You say your tummy is your bank?
It'll
My
be
tummy
safe
is
and
my
sound.
bank.
Safest keeping I know.
Oh, do I need to like roll for this?
Oh, actually, yeah. Do you want to see if you can conjure up the other money you've eaten over the course of some time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll for mouth and we'll see how much money you got in there. I'll roll some percentiles.
Last time I checked it was 3 pennies, but it might be more than that. I got
2 successes.
2 successes and 1 failure, 1 4.
That's still a solid success. Perhaps not profound, but good enough. Let's see. So I'm gonna say that you found, you burp up some money and you have another $6.
You're rich.
Paper cut.
Burlap, you're holding out on us.
Now we only need 34.97.
You're really good at math, Poppy. How do you figure out that so fast?
Well, I like to keep some scrap paper around so I can do, yeah. Anyone can learn it, really. You just gotta put your mind to it.
Would you maybe teach me sometime? I really want to learn
Of
how to
course.
do math. Oh, okay.
There's nothing better than the power of learning.
Okay,
Thanks.
and in the meantime, you notice, like, very near where you've been performing, a kind of, like, gruff-looking gentleman in a very large guitar, much too large for a goblin, has shown up nearby and is starting to do his busking. And he's making dirty looks at you.
Okay. Yeah, Nicholas gonna go right up and introduce himself. Hopeful heart. Just a very hopeful heart.
We love
Whole
that.
song.
Okay, great. So you walk up and the guy's like, hi, I'm
Hello, sir. My name is Nicholas Cobbleblossom at your service.
Joey.
Nice to meet you, Joey. I am also a fellow busker.
Yeah, this is my part of the park.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wrapping up. My friends and I were going down to Wall Street to go to a bank.
Okay. Great.
But I just started busking in this area of the park. Do you have any tips? Maybe.
Yeah, here's a tip. Maybe don't busk in my area of the fountain during my days of the week.
Oh, and what are your days of the week?
I tend to come here Mondays through Wednesdays, and then I'm in a different part of the park the rest of the week. But this is how I make my living. You know, I make ends meet here, so I don't really appreciate the competition.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to take anything away from you. Absolutely not. I didn't know. I'm new in this park, but you know, we can share it. It's a big park, and there's plenty of room for music.
He's already
everywhere.
started playing.
I'll just over there.
You're really good at guitar. I wish I could play, but my hands are a little too small, so I can only play ukulele.
If you want, you can try to play with him.
Yes.
I love the idea though that probably looks like a guitar on you.
Yeah.
It's actually still probably a little too big.
Yeah.
It's a full cello.
Yeah. No, this is like a tenor ukulele. I wanted like a soprano one, but but yeah, I would love to play with them.
Absolutely.
I have one in hands.
Yep, roll that one. If anyone would like to help,
I'd like to
anyway.
help. Can Quimble say, would you like some backup? I've been training them a little.
Yeah, let's do it.
You get to add one more dice to your roll.
Great.
Can I also help?
Yeah, how are you helping?
I would like to send Mika to fly around because, and I hope that the wind chimes will give a little, add a little harmony.
Oh,
the wind chime sound. That
roll
Mika.
one more dice.
For those of you watching at home, we need you to know that the first dice was a 2, the second dice was a 2, and the third dice was a 1.
You send
Do you want to try one more?
you send the butterfly over, and the pigeons who I've been lining up in a nice little chorus line go absolutely fucking nuts. And they're just, no, Bob, just stay still. We practiced this, Bob too. Bob Brown, ooh, Spot Bob, stop moving. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mika, you're doing great. You're
No,
doing
it's
great.
not. They're supposed to be singing and
This
in
is
one
causing
line.
actually chaos now, and so Joey is getting really frustrated, and the pigeons are he doesn't want to get pooped on. It's a whole thing now. There's too many pigeons. He's gonna start walking away. If you want to try
Is he still playing?
He's still playing.
What is he playing?
He's playing Freebird.
Nicholas does not know this song, but just will be kind of shouting after.
And this bird I cannot change. I'm free as bird now. And this bird I cannot change. I think we make a really good team, Joey.
Okay, because of your advanced feat, I'm gonna say that Joey is fully charmed by this. He truly hates the pigeons, and he really doesn't understand why a bunch of goblins have decided to play nearby. But he's seen a bunch of videos on TikTok, and so he's hoping maybe you guys can go viral with him.
Incredible.
And help his career. So he's gonna turn back around to have a chat with you. And that, I'm using your God's gesture.
Awesome.
Gesture.
It's a best feat.
So Burlap, ever the mediator, says, maybe we should all work together and then we can bring in more money from the people around us.
That's a great idea. People love big bands.
What do goblins need money for? Don't you just grab food? The DEP? What? Why are they
The
sending
king
you
of
letters?
the bathrooms wants us to pay for water.
Yeah, we've been siphoning water from the Delacourt, but it was kind of a misnomer because it was the public feeder.
Take the fucking focus.
Public feeder, public water.
And there weren't any signs that said you couldn't have some of the water, because I would have known if they'd said that.
Okay, there's so many things wrong with everything you all just said, but so you've been stealing money from the theater?
No, we haven't been stealing money.
No,
We've just been taking a little bit of water from the bathrooms as our drinking water.
I mean, he's really impressed, so he's just very much like a bit of a he's really like stick it to the man. He like thinks this is great. Like, yeah, screw that. Water is for everyone. Maybe he makes a reference about Urinetown to you, so like you get it. Yeah, it's water should be free.
It may be a privilege to be, but water should be free.
Correct. So he's like really on board with trying to help you all now. He's like, okay, so you all need $47.50 for the bill.
Well, we've already got $12.03.
We put it in Burlap's tummy for safekeeping.
It's in here.
Safest place in the Ken.
Okay, well, I have my own bills to pay, so I've got to get back to work in a minute here, but between the four of you, you could probably do something in the park and make a little bit more and make that work for you.
Yeah. Do you have any ideas? Would you want to play with us, maybe, for a song or two? See how much we could bring in?
Oh, actually, yeah. Do any of you have steady hands? Who has got the highest hand stat?
I have 3.
I have 4.
4? I love that. So he's gonna look at you and be like, he's going to pass you his phone, and he's just okay. Can you be very careful? I'll play one song with you, but I just need you to get this on video. Do you know how the video works?
I think
Video.
Can you roll eyes?
I have 1 5.
Can I help?
I think Poppy would maybe step in and
probably
recognize
knows
that this is maybe not Quimble's area of technology.
And be like, I think I maybe know how that works. They have iPads at the library sometimes, and I've played with those before.
Okay. Can I take the phone from Quimble and try to?
Do you mind? Do you want to keep the phone and try to do it?
Just want to be helpful.
So are you trying to keep the phone? You can.
I think I'm like, oh no, it's okay. I can try.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you both roll hands, and you're doing competing hands.
Dueling hands.
Hands be hands.
Dueling hands.
1 6.
A 6 and a 5.
So
oh no, wait, sorry, I rolled entirely too many dice. This is hands. That's 1 5.
Do you
so
want
I think
to?
Linnie takes that.
So neither of you succeed because they cancel each other out. So you cancel the successes from each other, and if you had, say, 2 more, you would have 2 successes then. So those cancel each other out.
So I got nothing, and she has 2 fumbles.
You can upgrade a fumble if you want to upgrade a fumble, but you don't.
I don't want
to.
Because Poppy is not one for confrontation or really exerting herself, so the slightest hint of resistance to her attempt at help, and she's gonna be like,
okay, that's fine.
Oh no, I just thought to people in the park.
So he's gonna just take it and give it to you now.
I like suck it up to my mouth, but it's still here.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And then like because you're the way you're holding it,
cam.
you just lay on your back, so it's actually videotaping. Great.
Oh, I will videotape us.
That's really smart. Yeah, this is much better. Much steadier.
So you're just laying on the ground now.
I love the idea of potentially this going viral. Okay.
That's what he's aiming for. That's why he's willing to help you all.
Okay, so yep, I'm like, Burlap is like on the ground right now, like holding the phone up. So do I come over and start recording?
You can choose. Because it's in your mouth, and because you need to turn it on, I'm gonna let you choose hands, eyes, or mouth, depending on how you're pressing record. Are you is it an understanding? Are you literally reaching around your hand, or are you clicking it with your tongue?
I'm gonna click it with my tongue, so
So much slobber on this.
2 sentences.
Amazing.
So and then meanwhile, probably what Joey is Joey. Aghast. And then I use my tongue to turn on the record in the front.
He's really, really grossed out by all of this. Great. So he is gonna get ready to start playing. Do you want to add anybody, to the playing or the?
We can do the trick again. We can line it up behind you with the pigeons?
Yeah, do you want to try again for, like, you guys working together as a team?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
How about have you both do mouth? Let's say we're singing.
Because Joey can play.
Right.
Joey can play better than Nicholas.
So these are individual rolls that you're rolling mouth.
Okay.
2 successes.
I wonder if there's anything else. Is there any, like...
Can I upgrade a fumble and share it?
You can share the fumble. So if you have... How many successes do you have?
I have 2 successes. I can upgrade a fumble to
You
make
can
like a full
give
success.
both... Well, it's already 2 successes is already successful.
Okay.
No hindrance or anything. If you want to pass the 2 4s to Quimble, you can. And so Quimble can become successful, but something happens.
Oh.
We need a successes for the team effort.
I'm gonna say yeah. Gonna pass those fumbles over.
Okay. Quimble is gonna line the pigeons up, and it is the most unhinged conductor experience anyone's ever experienced, and Quimble's gonna be absolutely exhausted after the end of this.
Okay.
Like not gonna be able to walk. Someone will have to carry him. Just the effort of, like, you can see clouds of dust coming up every time he goes, and whoop, whoop, whoop.
And he's directing. He's doing a fantastic job. Maybe a little too, maybe too excited of a job. But the choreography has worked really well. You do have a connection with these pigeons. And the pigeons are, like, in unison, like, right flap, left flap, stomp, 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 right flap, left flap, stomp, 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 stomp. Yeah. And so they're doing their thing.
It's big, like, dance mom in the back of the hall energy.
Yeah. It's big, like...
Yeah. And would you like to choose the song? I think that Joey has, like, a good amount in his book. Mm-hmm. He's probably prepared to do a lot of things.
Yeah. I think we might have to.
Nicholas, could I have your hat? Of course. There you go. Thank you.
And Poppy's going to go around while they play and take collections.
Amazing. Yeah, we're gonna do Fly Me to the Moon.
And if you would like to as well, looking through your things, you can spend the focus and invoke a strong emotion in the surrounding area.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I would like to do that. Yeah, sounds good. We're gonna evoke a strong sensation of aww.
Great, we love that. So we're spending it, and I'm gonna just, what else do I want to do? I'm gonna do a quick roll and figure out what I'm gonna do with the people around you. But you can play your song.
Amazing.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore.
People are gathering.
In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Everyone is clapping. The pigeons are so incredible. And everybody is losing their damn minds for these pigeons. You got the video and you want to give it over?
Yes, so Burlap spits it out.
He's like, thank you.
You're welcome.
He's like looking through the video. He's like, this is incredible. This is gonna do wonders for my social media.
That's the power of teamwork, Joey.
I guess you're right, little guy. Thanks, I guess. If you want to come back, when I'm here, Mondays through Wednesdays, we can collab again.
Yeah, of course. Like, it's been a pleasure working with you. Here. My contact information's on the back.
Is it really, though? Is it just, the park by the bridge? He's like, okay, thank you.
Thanks, I made them myself.
So people are honestly so impressed, and so they leave a bunch of people have left money, like a bunch of people come over to this part of the park and like listen to music. So everyone in the vicinity has left a few bucks here and there, and I think he splits it in half with you.
That's fair.
And so I think that he's gonna split it in half, maybe give you a little bit extra. And that was just so delightful. So he'll look and see like, how much do you still need?
$34.97.
He's gonna let you have $35 so that you can successfully go and do what you need to do. He was really delighted by what you guys pulled off.
Thanks so much, Joey.
Also the heart. That's infinitely successful because it was so delightful. Great. So he's gonna take this like weird little trinket and he's gonna like put it in the side thing of his guitar case and like just kind of like leave it. Very confused but delighted.
Poppy is sitting cross-legged with the hat and just like counting on. And he gets it all into little stacks and wraps it up with a spring string.
Spring strings! Great, love it. Incredible. So now we have everything that we need here, and so off we're going to try to figure out how we're going to turn this into the piece of paper.
We just have to get this to the depth now. So if we... Okay. Hey, Joey?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the difference between money and a money order?
Oh, you gotta go to the bank and you have to tell the people at the bank that you want it turned into a check.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's one just on the other end of the park over there.
Oh, we don't even have to go to Wall Street.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe next time.
With the churros.
Okay.
That's true. They might have churros down at Wall Street, though. I don't know about the other end of the park. If we don't take the subway, how are we going to get a subway churro?
Guess I'll just have to live vicariously through you, Nicolette, until next time.
And we could still go to Wall Street if we want to get a churro.
I really want a churro.
Okay.
I didn't realize I could just walk under those turnstiles. I've never been in the subway.
It's
Could
okay,
someone
Burla,
give me a
everybody
hand?
makes mistakes.
Yeah,
I
you guys
can't
all
really
start walking
move.
away and
just
Quimble's just laying on the ground.
Quimble. Sorry, it really took me out. Took it out of me. I'm just.
Great performances will do that to you.
Oh yeah, I just feel like I put it out there on the
You
stage.
did. You gave them your all. You gave them love, and they gave it back.
Yeah, but I don't think I can walk.
Okay. Well,
Could probably ask for help from my friends here, but I don't know if they're allowed on the subway.
not technically, but sometimes they do write it.
Oh.
You can use your focus.
Oh yeah, no, like that's what my plan is.
Okay,
unless
great.
anyone has another unhinged idea.
I've been trying to come up with one.
You aren't terribly strong. Again, frame is 0. But if you wanted to take turns dragging Quimble,
No, it's okay. I'll just ask for help from my bird friends. They're kind of all energized. I think they had the opposite reaction. Oh, sorry. Burlap, were you going to say something?
No, I'm sorry. I was
No,
just
I'm
gonna
sorry.
Say, oh,
You-
no, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I could use a bit of my vacuum.
Oh, that seems... I'm kind of covered in feathers and vacuumable things. I don't know if dirt's kind of a protective layer at this point. Not sure I should remove it.
What, is Burlap capable of vacuuming Quimble?
do you want to try?
I want to, here's the thing. I want to at least be able to vacuum Quimble enough to allow Quimble to stand. Like,
Just
vacuum
onto his feet.
You know what I mean? Like vacuum to heave onto his feet.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll for mouth.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'll try
trust
and control myself. I will try and stop
I trust
before
you.
I actually swallow.
Oh, it's okay. You spit up the pigeons before, and they've been fine, so I should be okay.
Yes, if not a little slobbery, but I
It was
harmless,
okay.
I swear.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. I don't actually have any teeth. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, yeah, that's
It's just
that-
a big whale mouth.
that. I mean, what's a
It's
whale?
shark mouth.
What's a whale shark?
I don't know.
Is that even worse?
I saw one
Oh
of
God!
these books before.
Oh no!
Are you gonna try try to not get sucked up? Do
No,
you wanna-
Quimble's hardcore accepted his
Oh
fate.
no.
There's a 5 though.
Okay,
There's
there's a 5, but 2 fumbles, so 2 4s.
Do you want to upgrade 1 or 2 of them?
I'll upgrade one of them.
Okay, so you're going to suck up Quimble gently, and it's successful, and you plop on your feet. But you've also sucked up $3. And you've swallowed 3 of the dollars you just earned.
Oh no! Burlap!
Are you alright?
I seem to. Oh, paper cut.
Oh, I don't think that agreed with you.
It did not agree with me.
Oh, I feel better though. If anyone was asking.
That's
Oh.
lovely, Quimble.
Oh, sorry. Is Burlap okay?
I will be. Just give me a minute.
You want a throat lozenge?
I'd love a throw lozenge. Sucks it
It's
up.
like one that was dropped on the ground. There's a little bit of color on it.
Yeah, no, but that's how it goes. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you may as well go ahead and suck up the rest of the money, by the way, for safekeeping.
okay.
Just be careful. No more paper cuts.
No more paper cuts. I wrapped it in a bunch of spring strings, so it should be soft.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
Alright, just hold on me, but I'll be okay.
So we have the money, and in theory, you can just spit it back out at the bank?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll see. Yep.
It's a perfect plan.
Yeah, no issues.
Foolproof.
Well, we all know Burlap's very good at spitting things back out.
Oh, yeah.
I got it hasn't happened 3 times in my life.
3 times. That's a really good track record.
It's pretty good.
How long do we live?
like a dog's?
Okay,
lifespan?
okay.
Great.
So pretty good. Pretty good.
This is
I
pretty
am
I have
good.
a good return rate.
Time to go on an adventure. Let's go on the streets.
Adventure!
Okay. All right. Sorry, I gotta separate the adventure pigeons from the other pigeons. Okay. Bob, and other Bob. They're gonna come with us, and everyone else is gonna stay at the fountain.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Bobs.
See you later, Bubs.
They're gone. They're just.
Are the 3 Bobs, or the adventure Bobs, going to help you walk?
Yeah. If I've not been fully restored to walking, I think I'm gonna say, okay. All right. Remember we practiced? Okay. Did you know yet? You've got this. You've trained. You're strong. You're ready, birds. Okay. Cool. And they're gonna form a little they're gonna line up, and Quimble's gonna lie down and extend his hands.
Great.
And the feathers that he's sewn into his clothes from the pigeons are gonna form a little dredge, little sledge thing.
Okay, great.
And he's gonna be dragged along, just alright, okay, I'm all good. They've got this. They're practiced. Strong birds.
You just see 3 pigeons, and they're kind of following you, but also going in their own directions.
They're all I'm holding on to all of
Yeah.
their tails, so they can't go that far.
But they're kind of following you guys. Okay.
Okay, I can't really steer them. I'm sorry.
Poppy's going to whisper to Mika to fly sort of like a carrot on a stick in front of the pigeons
Obsessed.
in order to lead them.
Yes.
It's very smart.
Okay, and then so do you want this to be its big help for this voyage? This is
Yeah.
its big helping. Okay, so this is the only
Keeping the pigeons on track.
you have helping hands, so I'm gonna have you roll hands for Mika's assistance. It's okay if you want to upgrade it. Do you want to re-roll?
So using my familiar is something that I use to re-roll a failed roll.
Yeah.
So can I?
Yeah. If you want, you can still use that for as just
Can
not.
I still re-roll the 1? Or?
Well, you can re-roll the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
That's an option still. If you need to go back to that, you can use the 4.
Okay.
It's just going to be a stumbled success.
Come on, Mika.
I think that was a
That's
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, perfect. So you're only partially or with great effort, but you don't mess up anything with Mika or yourself. It just is. It's slow going.
Yeah.
So at this point, you're
Keep it up, Mika. Go twice as high.
walking in the direction Joey pointed you, but you're burning some daylight. So it's getting a little, you may not know what time it is exactly, but you are familiar with things in the comic books called bank hours. Banker hours is something you've seen in your comic book since you're concerned you're running out of time.
We just have to get down somewhere where we can pick up the E train. We can take the E train. We can go all the way to Wall Street.
And get churros.
And get Subway churros. It'll be great.
Okay, we might want to find a way to pick up the pace a bit, though.
Oh, okay.
Wandely.
As you're going, you're horrifying every passerby with this weird situation. Some of them are taking out phones and taking videos with this bizarre pigeon chariot situation. But off you go in the direction of, you know the train system fairly well, towards where you think the E train is.
Fantastic. Do we think we actually knows where the E train is?
I think you know because there's a stop close to Times Square.
Okay, cool.
I think that you would only know the trains by Times Square. I'm gonna also still have you roll for eyes, I think, to see if we can get there successfully. You get 4. Nice.
3.
3? Oh no, sorry, that was Quimble's. 3.
We got 1-5.
Great.
Yeah.
So you get over there. It takes a little bit more time. Maybe you go in a little circle.
Yeah.
Like
we definitely go to Times Square
first,
and not to like Columbus Circle, which would have been so much quicker. Like we do walk the extra 17 to 18 blocks.
Oh my god.
Because he just doesn't use that station very often.
So you're gonna go in and which train? You're just gonna try to get on the E train.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, it'll take a while getting down the stairs though, right?
Yeah, the stairs are, again, this is a world for big people, and it's a little bit difficult to get down the stairs. I'm gonna have everybody, because we're climbing down now, so I'm gonna have everyone roll legs. See how well.
What am I rolling?
You're gonna, that is an excellent question. If
They can kind of fly a little.
They can.
Like there's a gliding action as an assist.
I'm gonna say you bounce down the stairs. I'm gonna say that it worked. I'm not gonna make you roll because they're helping you, and you're also cushioned by the feathers.
I am dust
And
and
you're
feathers.
fluffy. Yeah, you're just like bouncing down.
I got a 2.
I got a 5.
I got a single 5.
Great. So the two of you are doing great. You're going down the stairs. You really were doing your best here. You trip. You start bouncing down the stairs, but you were really nervous. So you were going down last. You were like, I don't want to go down there, and so you trip. You start bouncing. You actually bounce on top of Quimble, and like there's a couple of feathers that get thrown up in the air a little bit, and you're bouncing down. You maybe kind of knocked Mika on the way down too a little bit. And you smack down onto the ground with your face planted.
Oh no, Burlap!
Nicholas gonna try and rush down and help Burlap up.
Oh, I'm nauseous.
It's okay, buddy. You just gotta keep your heads about. You can keep it down, okay?
Any skinned elbows or knees?
I don't have knees, and my elbows are fine.
I'm sorry.
That's why I was so
We
hard.
Burlap has no knees.
Because of the toady thing. I guess it's what would you call?
Well,
just,
it's funny. I'm like a toad, but you'd think toads do have very prominent knees, but
Yeah.
my legs are not. They're my weakest characteristic. So it's my face looks like a toad, but my legs are just
More like
little
it's like a
stumps with
tadpole when a tadpole's becoming a frog
Yes,
and it's
yes,
got
yes.
vestigial
They're
legs.
vestigial, yes.
Great,
So they
great.
can work a little bit, but they're
Not yet quite elbowy.
Yeah. And then, but okay. Nicola, would you happen to have an antacid?
I don't carry them with me, but I'm sure there's somewhere we can get an antacid for you.
Okay.
There's lots of little shops and stuff around here.
It's not like we're in a
Someone's
rush.
got Tums.
Yeah, so someone has Tums. Okay.
We know about Tom's love canon.
I know.
It's the miracle drug.
I think the goblins just eat them like candy.
Yeah.
Because they just find them discarded places and they're
They're
this works.
delicious and they make you feel good.
But they're the size of an Uncrustable.
Like one big sweet tart.
Great. Okay, so we're gonna keep an eye out for some Tums, perhaps loose in the subway system.
Yeah.
And we go and we get ready to get into the subway. People, it's like when you see rats scurrying on the tracks, people are like kind of like dodging out of your way and like very uninterested in whatever the hell this is. And so they're avoiding you, and maybe you guys are just like...
We're doing like the royal way.
Hey, everybody.
So the station that you've gotten to is that station. So there's the D and the E train. Can I have everyone roll for eyes?
Make sure you get on the right train.
Correct.
1 6.
2 4s.
Single 4.
2 5s and a 6.
All right. So
Poppy's got this.
literally all of you are about to get onto the D train.
You know, guys, this one. Oh, that's the D train. See? The letter D.
That would make
And over here,
E.
E. That makes more sense. Let's go on that one.
All right, and you all successfully get on the correct train.
Does Mika get on okay?
Yes. If there's anything Poppy knows, it's the alphabet.
I'm gonna give because you can read the best.
The letter of the day is E.
Perfect. The entire ride down, Poppy is giving examples of words that begin with the letter E. Great.
Nicholas is listening with rapt
She's
attention.
like climbing up all the little like all the poles of the subway to like see the signs over the heads of people. It's like
Burlap is like under one of the seats because it's just more natural for him.
Do you think that Quimble is recovered by the end of this trip?
Yeah, I would say that you've had there are seats available, so you're able to sit and regain your strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm just talking to the pigeons.
But the pigeons are still on the train with you.
Oh yeah, no. It's the adventure bobs.
Yeah. Great. So you're making your way all the way down, and then you hear the conductor say that this is Wall Street. And so you can all make your way out of the station.
All right, here we go, everybody.
just back down the pole.
Wookie.
This is it.
Scurry out among all the feet trying to get off of the...
We need to like we can't just walk across the threshold. Like we need to like kind of
Yeah,
hop
there's definitely a hopping element of...
Yes.
Ooh, after you.
There's Mind the Gap.
Mind the Gap.
Everyone jumps.
No one minds the gap like a goblin.
Great. So everybody has jumped across six. Actually, have everyone roll legs. See?
Oh no. Jeez. Okay, 2.
6 and a 4.
6 and a 4 as
Two
well.
4s.
A 6 and a 4. If you would like to pass a 4 over
Who needs a 4?
Burlap needs something. Burlap is unsuccessful right now.
The door's closed.
I have two fumbles.
You've gotten nervous again because of your poor legs, and so you're waiting there, and then it's about to close.
You can do it.
Oh, it's
I
okay.
don't know. Okay,
You
so
can
now,
before.
so Burlap, like, right before the doors close, like, Burlap stretches one vestigial limb over the gap, and then just kind of, like, turns his, and then, like, how would this work?
Yeah, tell us.
Like, can Burlap have, like, an expel capability?
Sure. Like with your mouth?
Yeah.
Just to
Can
kind of
Burlap, means their law out of there, like,
woo! Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So you go to step, and you, like, your poor little vestigial leg, it's not quite strong enough yet, so you start to fall, and you twist, and on the way down, you've turned around slightly, so you expel a big breath. I'm gonna have you just do a quick mouth roll.
Okay.
A 5.
1 5.
Good enough. So you have one success. So with much effort, you expel, and you're a little bit winded. So
Literally.
yeah, that was very stressful. You almost fell. You were trying to help too with like passing over a die. So that was
Yeah.
really yeah.
Well, I also fumbled my other die. I had 2 fumbles.
Yeah.
So I think Quimble, like, in the effort to try to get 3 pigeons off of the train as well, he's like gonna shut himself in the doors a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And he's cushioned, but like just the birds get out ahead of him, and so like he's somewhat lost control over the adventure bobs a little bit.
The birds have flown off a little bit. The doors have closed and gotten a little bit of your puff.
Yeah.
And they pull away, and you stand strong. You stand in your spot, and you have a little bald spot now. It's like a little spot.
Oh no! Poppy's gonna run over, and she spends a lot of time with the kids of the Kenn, teaching them to read. So she always has Band-Aids on her. And she's gonna put a Band-Aid over.
Thank you, Poppy.
Booble's
That's really. It's okay. I can sew more feathers back on myself later. I kind of recycle from the birds. But it's good for now. No, thank you. It's very
little
good.
cartoon characters.
Yes, they do have little
I would
cartoon
assume.
characters.
It's very good. Oh yes, no. What's a wardrobe?
These are Dora the Explorer.
I love that. Sounds right.
What you're wearing? I don't know if necessarily you're wearing that or if that's just kind of part of you.
It's a good
but
question.
Either way, it's your costume. Whatever you look like is your costume for the day. And so when something goes wrong,
Oh, sorry. I gotta get the bobs. Sorry. This was cool though. Bobs.
I feel like you really, though, that was like an extremely successful heart. I loved that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say you have 30 seconds to spend.
Doing what?
I don't know, whatever you want in this moment.
I want to spend the focus. Mika flies out ahead, up ahead, and then flies back down and points out where there are some churros.
Okay, great. Mika's found the churros.
Mika has found
and
the
you
churros.
pass it over, and you have discovered where the churros are.
Miko, I'm so glad I never ate you. Mika.
Permanently.
Yeah, I did a couple times.
And you try to reach over to grab some churros, and the person puts out their hand to accept the money for the churros.
We don't have any money left over, do we?
It's all still in your tummy, right?
Yeah, but we only have we don't have extras. Excuse me.
Do you accept checks?
Do you accept personal checks?
No.
Do you accept Venmo?
Do we have Venmo?
You've heard Venmo, so you know it's a thing. She's like, I guess, yeah, here's my QR code.
Somehow, wait, actually, I'm gonna ask if this is okay. Kenn, we don't still have Joey's phone, do we?
No, you gave it back to Joey.
That's so rough. Okay.
He's posted about you, though.
Okay.
Wait, I don't even, can I borrow somebody's?
Mm-hmm.
How many? Can I borrow, I'm gonna say I'm gonna roll for Joey. I'm gonna say Joey had. That's 2 successes.
Hey.
So Joey, you've been traveling for some time. You got a little lost on the way over.
Mm-hmm.
It's been about an hour and a half since you were with Joey. Maybe 2 hours. The video
time to go viral.
The video has been weirdly successful on a very niche area of TikTok. Yeah, and so some people are actually stopping to take pictures of you all while you're over here. It's a very touristy area, so people are starting to take some pictures of the 4 of you.
I'm sorry. No, good. I was just gonna I was gonna tug on one of our admirers, pant sleeves.
Oh, they stop and they're like, because you're still like a pizza rat.
Excuse me, could you please buy me a churro?
They can talk? Like, she turns to her husband. Do you know they talked?
Nicholas kind of blinded. Nicholas Cobbleblossom, pleasure to meet you.
Hi, I'm Susan.
Hi, Susan. It's a pleasure to meet you here.
This is delightful.
Yeah. Well, we just so noticed you stopped by, and maybe you seen our videos online, but we're a small group of traveling musicians and artists and general cheer makers throughout New York City, and we're just getting started out here. We're actually about to open our very first bank account. It's very exciting.
Oh.
But we've traveled a really, really long way, all the way from Central Park, and it would just mean the world to us if maybe you would help us out and grab us a churro that we could split.
I'd like to spend the focus.
Yeah. On which one?
This is a tail spanner.
Yeah.
One of them becomes a friend to goblins.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Okay, great. I'm going to have you do that. And I'm going to have you just quickly roll for mouth anyway to see how successful this goes.
Incredible.
But yeah, we can put the focus back in the middle, and
That is 2 5s and a 6.
amazing. So that is very yeah, your success is profound. Not only are they going to indulge lovely Burlap with a churro, they're going to buy each of you your own churro.
Oh, thank you so much, Susan. That's so generous of you.
This is the nicest thing that anyone has ever done, ever.
It's like I think that it's a dollar. What is it? It's like, I don't know. She spent like $5 and got you guys some churros. It's like not even that serious, but it's like so indulgent for you. So she
Bob comes back with the adventure, or Quimble comes back with the adventure bobs. He's like, okay, I've got the bobs. Ooh!
Yeah, we got you a churro. Well, Susan here got you a churro.
Ooh! Hi, Susan!
She's our new friend.
These are the bobs!
She's gonna leave very quickly. She hates pigeons.
Bye, Susan.
Bye,
Oh, thank you.
Susan.
And bye,
Thank you for the churros.
Did I do something?
Oh, not at all.
Okay.
No, they're really just nice people, but everyone down here is kind of in a rush, so
Yeah,
they could only
okay.
stay and chat a minute. Here, have a churro.
Ooh.
Are you gonna sit and savor your churros, or are you walking and talking?
Hey, we should probably walk and talk.
I imagine yours is gone. You just
Mine was just
Bank hours are not forever.
That's right. It's like the library, right?
Yes, just like the library. Sometimes buildings, like, at night they go to sleep. And so the doors have to close and you can't get inside and it's real dark.
What is sleep?
What?
you don't sleep.
Wait, you all sleep?
Burlap, do you not
Every
sleep?
night. 8 hours a night.
It's not healthy to not sleep.
Gotta find a soft thing and put your head underneath it. If you have
Or
a
on
wing,
top
it's
of
better.
That's when your brain has time to relax.
Can you roll eyes?
I got 1 5.
You understand the concept because you like to hang out in the turtle pond and you've noticed the turtles sleep on the log.
Oh, okay,
but you truly
okay.
don't understand still,
Yeah.
like, for yourself.
Okay.
That's the time your brain takes to process everything you learned that day.
That's why you
That
can't read.
explains a lot. That's so good to know. Maybe I'll try this sleep sometime. After, of course, we pay the debt. Thank you.
Come on, guys.
They're really good, right?
Is this your first churro?
Poppy is like gets a little like tears at the end of her. Just like,
Hold it together, Poppy.
I think Poppy probably has only had like the savory items from around the area. Usually the ice cream's too melted and you don't.
yeah, this is Poppy's first time having sugar.
Okay, so like a child's first birthday with a smash cake, Poppy is inhaling, and I think Poppy's gonna get the focus, so if you want to spend it.
Oh god. Okay. Yes. I am going to have the adventure bobs scout ahead and see if they can find a bank.
Great.
Because we're like, as we're exiting the
We'll see how successful I think they are. Okay, so you've got the focus, and you guys are going to start trying to make your way out of the subway, or do you want to stay put for the pigeons?
I think they'll be able to find me.
Great.
Like, as long as we don't go too far.
Yeah, so you're just exiting. And you're going to all start climbing up again. Again, another feat.
Harrowing.
So if you want to decide that you've done something, whether it be like hands or legs, whether you're doing like trying to jump your way up or really trying to pull your way up.
Does the Wall Street one have an escalator?
Oh.
That's a good question.
It must.
It has to.
If you the E, I don't know about the E, the whatever the other one is there doesn't.
Okay.
But
It probably has an elevator though.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
they gotta have at least one.
Yeah.
We can all stand on top of each other to push the button.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Okay, great. So you guys, instead of trying to climb these intense stairs again, and remember there are 2 elevators on any of the subway stations to get to the main and then get to the other. So,
Wall Street is an accessible station.
so you guys are going to go ahead and go over to the elevator. It is a little too tall for goblin hands to reach the buttons in this inhospitable world. So it doesn't have to be everyone, but I'm going to let you choose who wants to be the base. So I need 3 of you. Whoever.
What's everybody's legs? I know it's not you.
I can't be the base.
2.
Yeah.
We all have 2.
I think we're
Nobody
probably
has
the
good legs.
base and
Yeah.
Burlap's the top.
I have a little clawed hands.
I'm used to things standing on top of me.
I'm pretty sturdy.
You're sturdy base for the pyramid.
I'm very small and mousy, so I'll be easy to lift.
Okay.
Sounds good. I've been practicing for a long time to be with a dance partner. To
Well,
like
that
lift
does
the dance partner.
Oh, okay.
This
So
is
you don't want to do
perfect.
2 on the base, and you can climb up, and then you can climb up that? Is that how we want to do that? 2 bases?
I think we should avoid having to have Burlap climb.
What's that supposed
Unless
Burlap can hype everyone up. Maybe on the side, really pumping them up and giving positive reinforcement.
You can help. You can help.
I'm
can help-
picturing full totem pole of like of goblins. Just
You
one
can
on
help
top of
Poppy
the other.
climb on us.
You know what? You know what I can do? I can keep the. Well, no, I don't need to keep the door open because we're in the elevator.
No,
at this
we
point.
could just wait and someone else would probably go up at some point.
You don't have time for that, though.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, the bank.
The banks are about to go to sleep.
Okay, we gotta get before the bank. Can we wake the banks up?
They're really deep sleepers.
Oh, okay, no, okay. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stay
Yeah,
here.
I'm hyping.
Okay.
Someone wanna climb on top
Yes.
of me?
All right.
Usually there's not a lot of
Alright,
finesse
here.
for this.
Kind of brace yourself like this. Put one of your legs out forward and
Okay.
kind of bend it.
Right.
Makes a strong, sturdy support so that a second person can then climb up the leg and be well supported for what they need to do higher up.
Great.
Okay. I haven't seen the pigeons do this before.
They use it and bring it on the
I
musical.
have failed my legs roll.
I have also failed my legs roll.
We don't have legs.
Your poor pigeon toes, like the second anyone puts additional weight on your back, and especially with like frame and everything, your knees buckle and you just kind of fall, and then the other one you're gonna fall a little bit too, and everyone's falling. Did you how successful were you on
I
hands?
did not roll yet, but I have some ideas. So
Is it Mika time?
it might be me, but also I can spend the focus if you want in order to make this more powerful because they're both like very. I'm not sure they'd actually be strong enough to push a button. I can either try to send Mika to push the button, or I can create a small amount of force, like a gust of wind. But could I also use that part of my masterful magics to push the button?
Little mage hand
Little mage hand action?
Yeah.
Yeah, a small amount of force with a gust of wind. Yeah,
Hey!
I say yes.
Nice.
Yay! Okay, am I spending the focus for that?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
So focus in and you can describe how it goes.
I think Poppy sees Nicolith and Quimble, like, failing to climb over each other.
Just like, oh no, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work, and banks are gonna go to sleep, and we're not gonna get the depth's gonna come and they're gonna kick us out of the cannon. It's gonna be terrible.
And she just looks up at the button and just reaches as if like a child trying to grab the remote. Like,
All been there.
and the button goes
And it lights up.
and it lights up.
Have you ever done this power before?
I don't think so.
You look at the button, you look at your hands, and you look at the churro. Like,
Poppy,
I
how
must
did you
get
do
more
that?
of these.
I think it was the churro. Oh, it's magic.
I think you're magic.
and it opens for everybody.
Oh, quick, before the doors close.
And she scurries in.
There's not a big enough gap here, so you guys can successfully get on. But also now you have to hit another button.
Wait, is there someone else in the elevator, or is it just...
Yeah, did a person come onto the elevator with
Somebody
this?
has seized the opportunity to try to get on the elevator, and they're really just like standing very much into the side of the corner and like press the button to try to like not stand next to you.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you going up to the main floor too?
Their headphones are on and they're just like trying to pretend like they don't.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, what are you listening to?
Off, 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 off.
They were so nice.
Everyone's so busy in this city. You know, rush, 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 rush.
Yeah.
This is generally part of my masterful magics is that I'm supposed to pick where the magic comes from, and I think we've just canonically determined that the magic came from churros.
Sugar. High levels of sugar.
Sugar is where the magic comes from.
Perfect. Great. So now we know that you're powered by sugar highs. Okay.
Oh, this is a terrible lesson for the kids.
So now you are on the main floor. There is you can go back through the turnstile area, and there's probably another elevator. There's also a shorter round of stairs. There's a little help desk, you can talk to the people at the station if you need anything. But that's where you're currently at.
Can we talk to someone?
Yeah. Ask someone to push the buttons for us.
If you would like to walk over to this help desk, those are also incredibly tall, even as a tall person.
Yeah,
I feel like I can
are.
barely, my chin is here for where they are. So if you guys want to try to stack on top of one another to, wave the person down inside.
We're gonna stack on top of each other. We may as well just push a button.
But then there's another button.
Yeah. You're right. Then there's another button. Okay.
We've done it once. We can do it
All
again.
right.
Do it again.
Everybody.
Okay. Right, maybe if we didn't try to stay, maybe we just laid on top of each other. Just more
Lay. I can lay.
yeah, right? Just less
what if
finesse,
instead of-
more
what if instead
pile.
of-
You do it
Climbing.
again like when you had the phone earlier.
What if instead of climbing, we do it, we one person picks someone up, and then the next person picks that person who picked the first
I
person
like
up.
that idea.
We could also drop someone on top of burlap. Maybe they would bounce.
I am quite bouncy.
Have you guys ever seen those free fall skydiving tubes?
Mm-hmm.
Does Burlap want to attempt to push enough air to
Yes, Burlap does want to do that. Wait. So yes, Burlap. Okay, Burlap is pushing air down in order to push himself up.
He's gonna land on the counter of the help.
Oh, are you trying to launch then land? Or are you trying to if you go up and you go to say hi, you're gonna fall because you've spoken? Are you breaking anyone with you?
Oh, it's like a hover flap.
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay, yes.
Oh,
yes. Okay.
I'm very small.
You can only really get 4 to 5 feet up.
Okay. Poppy, okay. Get on my back, and I'm gonna blow out, and then you're gonna have to talk to the tall person.
Oh, okay.
Can you?
You can do it, Poppy.
You can do it. We believe in
Just
you.
have
I
confidence.
need you to roll mouth, and I need you to roll mouth.
A 5 and a 6.
So you're successful, no problem. You hover like you
just
were born for it. Hi, where did you come from?
I'm just
Yeah, instead of vacuum sound, it's just present in the background.
I see it says help desk. Can we get some help?
Yes, do you need help with the train?
And we need help reaching the buttons on the elevator.
Okay. I stay in the booth.
Oh.
She's gonna just she's delighted. Again, goblins are, in the interest of the heart stat, this is so fucking cute. And she's gonna try to wave somebody down. Hey, you have a second and you're on the way. Can you press the button for these guys? And somebody's just irritated, but fine.
Thank you so much.
And she falls off.
They're gonna go press the button and then they go to walk away. They're not gonna go on the elevator with you.
Thank you.
Thanks
Well,
so much.
I think I'm gonna tug on their pants. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry. Could you come with us and help us on the second button? You're very short.
That was good. I was setting you guys up to have to press the second button, so he's gonna be it's very cute. Again, I'm gonna say that's a heart stat. And he's he looks at you, he sees your poofness, which is kind of cute. It's like a chinchilla situation.
It's really
You
not.
have
It's
Dora,
kind of poofy.
you have Dora the Explorer Band-Aid on.
Yeah, the Band-Aid in the bald spot is just kind of okay. And so he's gonna go on there and he's gonna swing around and press the button for you, but not stay in the elevator.
It's have you seen a baby vulture?
Oh.
It's really horrifying.
That is
Really fucked up looking.
Yes.
Great.
like just like opening its eyes.
Yeah. Well,
Much
send you
like
guys
that
a
baby
picture.
vulture, you have a bald spot too now. So he does not stick around to get on an elevator with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As the door slams.
Great catch, Gumball.
Yeah, no, it felt like we were courting disaster if we tried that a third time.
You thought ahead. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
It's okay. Okay, we gotta go find the adventure bobs, guys. They've been out there on their own for a while. They should come back to me, but we don't know.
I think once
We
you
just
open
don't
the
know.
door, the pigeons just like all land right in front of the door a bit.
There, you see? It's all the same bobs. It's the same. Oh, they're so good.
Hey, Bobs.
They coo a little bit.
Poppy would like to pet one of the bobs.
Okay. They're friendly.
Burlap doesn't let himself get close enough.
Dead eyes.
They've gotten
but,
used to goblins.
Great. So they're going to
Gives one a little
report
hug.
back the location of one of the banks. And one that they saw a lot of people going in and out of. So if you want to try to go over in that direction.
Okay, so this one smells really strongly of fava bean, and I think that means there's gonna be a big bank. Lots of people having lunch. So if we go the direction it came out of, we should find a big bank, I think.
That's a great idea.
Do you think they'll respect us even though we're not wearing suits?
I don't know. I mean, no, who doesn't respect a pigeon? So we should bring lots of pigeons, and then they'll respect us.
Pigeons.
The more pigeons I bring, the more people respect me, I find.
It's true. Directly proportional.
He really believes that, but it's not true. Great.
Like, the more pigeons, the less people try to kick me.
Oh,
you know? It's like, I don't think Crumble understands what respect means.
That equates that with respect.
Yeah, exactly.
Great, love. People are frightened of
Yeah,
pigeons. So you guys are gonna head over to one of those like historic banks. Big, like you were describing, cavernous, like very cold, maybe not well lit enough because it's so hard to like rewire those places for light. So the revolving door is going. People are coming in and out.
No, guys.
People are coming in and out of the revolving door. So you don't have to, you are not going to need to use your frame to get through, but you are going to need to figure out
How to get off.
Yes. So if you can choose stats that you think make sense. I'll let you roll for whatever you'd like. We have to describe how you're going through the magical revolving mechanism.
We definitely spend a few rounds just going in a circle, like, whoa.
So you're like, and I want you to roll eyes so that you gain greater understanding of how it works for yours.
I think I'm just gonna hold on to Poppy and then hold on to my pigeons in a really long conga line.
Okay,
and
great.
then attempt to just be really quick whenever I see her go.
Okay, so we know that Quimble is very quick, so I'm gonna say that part is successful. I want you to make sure that you're holding on tightly, so roll for hands.
I got 2 successes to understand how the revolving door works.
So you get it, you know how people are getting out.
I got 2 successes to be quick enough to grab myself and my pigeons.
Hold on to them too in case you have 4s that we need to pass along.
Okay, I didn't.
Nicola has seen a couple of these doors before at like different theaters as like ways that patrons get in the theaters.
Great.
He's not entirely sure how they work, but he knows he's got to be quick on his feet. And so he's gonna just try and dance through one of them.
Okay. Do you want to dance? Or I also think that because you have you very familiar already from the theaters, you could describe and dictate to the group if you'd like how they work and how they're going to get out. Because I know that you're doing the understanding and you're reinforcing the information if you want to do mouth.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that there.
Okay, guys. So these doors, they're a little tricky, okay? But not if you're quick enough. So when it comes around this way and you see that there's an opening, you go into the opening, and then you just.
Is it an automatic one or one you have to push?
It's when you have to push.
Oh, no.
So you're
No.
moving around people who are already pushing it themselves.
Okay.
All right, so the tall people are gonna do the hard work. They're gonna keep it moving, and then there's gonna be another point where you see it, and it's gonna be open to the inside. And then we gotta skedaddle out before it starts going around all the way around again. Because if we're not careful, we're not quick enough, we'll end up right back where we came from. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow.
And you rolled for mouth.
Yes. Or sorry, I didn't roll them up.
Nice.
2 successes.
Great. So we'll
And 2
keep those
4s.
scores just in
2 4s.
case. And what are you gonna do?
Burlap is very uncertain of his ability to get in there quick enough, but I think Burlap, I really, like, are we all going in together? Or are we all, like, trying to jump in together?
I think they're all trying to go together.
Okay.
More or less.
You can stay outside if you want, but then you won't be part of the next action.
Yeah,
And
I wanna be
They have all the money.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
gosh,
have all
yes.
of the money.
That's actually correct.
Okay,
I forgot.
can I stand on one of you
Oh.
as you go in?
Yeah, you can give it a shot.
Get on the pigeon chariot.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a one-time use at the moment. If we really need to do it, we can try it. It just might go badly.
It will make me feel a lot better.
Okay.
Okay, we'll
Alright.
use the buddy system. 2 groups of 2.
Okay, 2 groups of 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So you two can go together, and I can go with Poppy.
Okay.
The
So-
two that don't know how it works. Great. So we're gonna.
Well, I think I'm still holding on to Poppy and
okay.
just like coattails type vibe.
I really like the idea that Nicolif is so interested in holding hands with Poppy that he's left you to figure out, like, you have been explained the system and they've started walking through and you can try to, you two are
Yeah.
holding hands.
Okay, cool.
Like 2 of us. Right?
Yeah.
I'll use my hands to like for like how
Yeah.
much I'm holding on to
Yeah.
Burlap.
Yeah.
But do I need to do more so that Burlap can be helped by my birds?
I'm just gonna have you roll for hands as well since you're holding hands together.
Okay.
And I think with the greater understanding that as long as you don't get separated, you guys can make it work.
Okay, I got a 6.
Okay, great. So, it takes great effort. So you guys go through, no problem, first try, you're in, and you got to hold Poppy's hand.
And right before they step in, Nicholas just kind of like whispers over,
Don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
Poppy has no idea what, like, okay, great. And you're just like, I don't know what my hand. And the two of you do a full loop and end up outside the first time, and you're like, and so people keep walking, and so you can see them through the glass, and you're very confused. Okay, so you're gonna try again. The second time you go through again, and you're fine. You got in, but now the thing has kept going, and your like hands are kind of like there, and you're like, oh no, you're still inside of the door.
Yeah, so it's like I'm like,
Are you being stretched?
I'm being stretched, I think, because I'm very slimy and frog-like. I think I'm being stretched.
Oh, I don't know if I can keep. Is this a good idea?
Do you want to keep holding on, or do you want to let go?
I think I want to let go
So you're gonna
after a
Let go,
moment.
let go.
Well, like I'm
Let go,
inside,
come back around,
and now,
come back around.
like, if you come back around, you're gonna be twisted around this thing, and that's gonna be really bad.
So I like elastic waistband, like
Stretch Armstrong.
Is it the sticky hand?
The sticky. And people are still trying to get in, but they're like trying to avoid you. You eventually bounce in your little section and kind of you glom onto a few walls here and there, and then you roll your way out.
Yeah, I think I like at some point I like bounce. Like I think I just end up bouncing off the walls and then bouncing out into
Perfect.
the bank.
So you get there. It just took you a few extra tries.
Yeah. Thanks for
That's
moving,
alright.
everyone.
Practice makes perfect.
Oh, glad you're okay. It's kind of amazing how stretchy you are.
You let go of me, so we're.
Well, I didn't. I mean, I feel like it could have been worse. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, you're right. Calm down, Burlap. You're right.
We all have our own strengths, and you're stretchy.
Yeah. I'm stretchy.
I mean, if I had put a pigeon, pigeon would have been ground up mincemeat. Big red streak across the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. Pigeons aren't very stretchy.
No.
Burlap, we're good.
Okay. No, it's okay. I'd never do that to you. I'd let you go first.
Sometimes I think Burlap. Oh, sorry, no. Sometimes I think Quimble likes his pigeons more than me. Anyway.
Maybe Quimble likes his pigeons more than anybody.
You're right.
No, that's true. That's true. It's not personal, Burlap.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so we're just in the bank now.
We're in the bank.
We're just
Burlap, the money.
the money. All right. So Burlap this is embarrassing. So Burlap kind of goes behind one of like a column, like one of the bank columns.
Okay.
And can everyone stand guard while I vomit.
Do you need us to play a little tune so we can't hear you?
It would help.
Oh, are you like the Viper girl where you have to like throw up your stomach first before you can digest things?
Correct.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna look. It's very scary.
Thank you.
Don't worry, no one will be paying attention. We'll just do a little scene cover for you,
Little
and so you
ditty.
can have your quick change.
Thank you so much.
And while you go, you're helping.
Does Emily get the focus for that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And because Nicolef is helping you, I'm gonna say your mouth stat is normally 5, but you're gonna get an extra die for the help. So
Oh, wow,
you get to
okay.
roll 6 to get the money out.
Cool. I think I have. Wait, how do I have 5? Oh my god, I took one of yours. Okay, well. Okay,
I think it's one of Linnie's.
1 5, but 2 4s.
So do you want it to be a little bit?
Well, I'm good about getting pigeons to throw things up. Could I help? Maybe a little. Would that be helpful?
Yeah, that would be so helpful.
Okay, how can I help?
Do you want to roll? But you can only pass additional 4s. Oh, so
Okay.
you already have 4s, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to upgrade any of them?
Okay.
Because we can upgrade more. But essentially, you're still going to be successful. Do you want it to be successful but only partially or with great effort? Or do you want to upgrade one of the 4s and give yourself a complication for a while?
I feel like we might want the money now, but like you do you.
I think I'm gonna have. It's gonna take some effort, but I think I don't think I'm gonna upgrade.
Okay, so
Yeah.
with just normal, we're not going to do anything that messes up burlap.
Yeah.
But it takes the full length of the song. You're a very, you're a nervous vomiter. And I will say, too, because we were talking about it earlier, this, like, up and down and all the weird things that you've eaten today and upheaved today, you really, you could really use those Tums.
Yeah.
Your tum-tum is a little...
My tum is.
But you do
Kinda
successfully get everything out. Maybe not one of the pennies, but you had 3 extra pennies.
Yeah, it's true.
You lost a penny.
At this time, gone through the whole song that Nicholas was originally singing. Now he's just started into a very aggressive rendition of "Feed the Birds." Because he's in a bank surrounded by pigeons, and that's the only thing he can think of.
Okay, we can get him into it.
Go. Feed the birds, the birds about. The birds, the birds about. All around the cathedral, the birds, they're crying. Who knows that they can. Feed the birds, stop in to bang. Stop in, to bang.
And then the last one sends the little parcel, the what is it, the string,
Yes, spring string.
the spring string parcel out with some saliva and stuff onto the tile.
Quimble has very quick fingers and catches it. So you got the cash.
Okay.
And
It's very damp.
the security guard has started walking over.
Should probably dry it off.
You guys decided to vomit inside of the bank and start playing songs. And it's cavernous and it's echoing. It's the acoustics are incredible, but it's very loud and the security team is on their way. So they're walking over. What are you going to
I
do?
think Quimble's trying to frantically dry the money off on his feather
feathers.
coat. Ooh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Nicholas gotta go right out to them and say,
Cut it off at the pass.
Hello, how can we help you? I'm Nicolef Cobbleblossom.
I'm sorry, you're all going to have to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. We weren't meant to be disruptive at all. We're here to actually make a deposit and get a check.
You can't be playing your instruments here in the lobby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware, but I will stop playing.
The goblins even have accounts?
Well, that's why we're here to open one.
Gonna open an account?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna open a bank account so that we can deposit money and start to build up savings like any other citizen of this great city.
Are they considered citizens?
Or any other denizen of this great city.
Okay, these they're very weirded out by this entire situation. Okay, open up your bank account, kids. Just, no more playing instruments.
I'm not a kid.
Of course.
I am 8 years old.
That's pretty old for us.
Yeah.
It's proven my point. And you need you need water or something? You okay?
You got any Tums?
No.
Wow.
Do you know where we might be able to find any? He's got a bit of an upset stomach.
Go to the Dwayne Reed across the street.
Dwayne Reed.
Mr. Dwayne
Mr.
Reed.
Dwayne.
We'll ask Mr. Dwayne Reed.
Okay, I'll ask
Okay.
Mr. Reed for it. Thank
Okay,
you.
can you please go open your account, handle your business, and
Yes,
leave?
please, very good. Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
No, thank you.
I think
All right,
Jasmine
well,
gets
we'll
the
see you
focus now. And Poppy's going to run up to the nearest counter,
Which is
with
this tall.
with the 47.50 and hands Burlap back the extra 3 cents.
Thank you.
Goblet.
Save them up for later.
Oh, I heard
Rainy
zinc can
day.
be soothing on a stomach.
Zinc?
Yeah,
Is that what's in money?
it's in what's in pennies.
Huh.
But wait, it comes
Where'd
up.
you learn that?
Well, when that's what they put up the signs. They were talking about. Well, I don't read, but people were talking about things that were good for pigeons to eat and bad for pigeons to eat. So I was listening because it's very important. And the pennies are bad, but some people were like, "Well, if you lick pennies, you'll feel less bad." And that seemed like a choice.
That seems pretty smart.
Quimble's right. It works for me. I didn't know the science behind it, but
Someone should talk to the Ken doctor about that.
And
It's a pennies to lick.
is I think Poppy's gonna hand over the money to Nicholas and say,
Maybe you should do the talking on Burlap's back this time.
Yeah, I can do that. I can open a bank account.
2 mouth rolls, please.
Got it.
That's for you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, but the mouth roll is for you.
Oh, for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
to
successes.
hoverboard again.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
2 6s and a 5.
Amazing. Okay, great. Very successful. You are so steady. You're like, yeah. That's perfect. You're like a helicopter. You're like just stationary in midair. And you got what? Sorry.
I got 2 success, a 5 and a 6 and a 4.
All right, so go ahead and chat away with the
All right.
teller, but you're successful.
Awesome. He's gonna straighten his little necker chief to try and look as official as possible.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Cobbleblossom, and I'm here to open the bank account. In the name of the Ken.
First name Ken, and starts writing down your application.
We're based in Belvedere Castle in Central Park. Can we get mail there? Can we get checks there?
She is so very confused, but she writes down your name as Ken Belvedere.
Well, no, it's not.
Do you have ID?
Oh my god, it's so good.
There you go. It has my address on the back too, my contact information.
This isn't a government ID.
Well, they only give government IDs to humans, but we little goblins are still denizens of a city.
Wait, so what are you trying to do here today?
I'm trying to open a bank account so we can get a check so we can pay the debt. Well, we owe our debt to the debt.
Do you have the money in your you're
Yes.
trying to Oh, so you just like throw the money.
Yeah, throw the money on the counter.
So she's gonna
slightly
take the
down.
money. She's like, "Do you have cash? I can just make a check."
You can make a check?
Yeah.
Like right here, right now?
Yes. Who are we making out to?
The debt.
Like Johnny?
Poppy holds up the envelope for earlier, like waving it.
Here.
Take it.
Okay.
The debt.
Okay. She's gonna take it and read through it. And, like, you see the understanding wash over her face. She was like, why didn't you just give me this for free? And she's going to have it on the table. And she's going to read through the address. So she's got New York City, water board, P.O. Box, blah de blah. It's in Newark, New Jersey, which is weird that that's where you send it for New York City. And then
Everything's in Newark. Everything we don't want to deal with is in Newark.
Yes. So she makes it out to the dep, and she gives you out a lovely little check in care of, she's going to write Ken Belvedere. and what is this for? Do you want to put anything in the memos?
This is our water bill. It's for using the water at the public theater, which apparently we're not allowed to do.
Okay, she's gonna put water bill, and she's gonna finish putting the check out for you. It's like got the little perforated edges still, and she's gonna slide it along. Do you need anything else?
Could we open an account? Like if this were to happen in the future, and if we needed to put some of our pennies maybe for safekeeping, could we open an account to do that?
Sure. There's a minimum deposit for an account, and I have to have a government ID to set it up.
Oh. What's the minimum?
The minimum is 100.
Oh, we don't have that. Great. Well, but we can come back.
Poppy is literally like I
More
don't know.
money than she
Poppy
ever...
found a juice box and spit it out. Like it's like a spit take.
But we can come back here and
Gotta be a millionaire to use a bank.
we can do this some other time.
Sure.
And write another check maybe if we need to.
We just have to. Unfortunately, I'm just doing my job. I can't open an account without an ID.
That's okay. We're still working on that part.
I saw that they're putting out maybe something through Congress, state Congress soon. I really hope that you guys win.
Thank
She's
you.
like, okay, bye.
Bye. What's your name?
Oh, and you can see like her little nameplate. She's like Janice.
Thanks, Janice. You're a lifesaver. We appreciate
Very
you.
Charmed. You do that and like fall like 2 inches, but like recover. Okay.
Thanks,
Good
Janice.
luck.
We'll see you later. We have a check.
Woo!
We got the check.
What do we do now?
Now we have to mail it.
Mail.
Yes. So there's a lot of the kids' books talk about mail. There's blue boxes on the streets that you put letters in.
Okay.
I've seen
Great.
one. I used to live in one for a bit.
Oh. That sounds pretty cozy, actually.
It's very cozy.
That must have been nice.
Yeah. I have also lived in garbage cans, but it was
That's a little less cozy.
Well, that's a lot
Makes
of food.
sense.
Yeah.
I imagine Burlap has
Sort of just
Tomato,
like
tomato.
some letters, some light mail fraud.
sort of just stretch your mouth out and pretend you're the garbage can, and people will just feed you.
And look, we can just use the same envelope they sent us.
You can, but can you roll for eyes? I'll actually, everyone, if you want to roll for eyes.
Yep.
2 5s.
Nothing.
2 6s, 1 4.
What for?
You've spent enough time with the pigeons, and they've like brought you like loose things from the park before, and you've also like seen this before, so you know, especially the two of you, that it does need a stamp. The boxes are on the street.
Depp doesn't give business envelopes. You have to send
doesn't.
it.
I looked that up.
Wow.
That is dumb.
It is dumb.
That's
Wow.
You gotta pay. You gotta pay for the stamp.
That's how
damn it.
Newark does it.
So Poppy puts the check into the envelope and then holds it out to Burlap to lick the...
That sounds right, and I'm going to have you take the you take the focus
Okay.
if you want to spend it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah. You said.
All right. Here my stamps. Yeah.
Look for stamps.
Okay. So no, we need stamps at this point. Yeah. Gonna see if there is a box nearby that maybe we could peel an existing stamp off of and put it onto our letter.
Ooh, okay. So there is a box right outside of the bank. Which thing were you using for that? Just so
Harebrained schemes.
harebrained schemes. Okay, great. So if you want to explain exactly, you're going to send somebody into the box, take out somebody else's letter and take their stamp.
One of them has multiple stamps on it. 'Cause we only They only need one. Some people just put extra stamps on there just to look a
Okay.
little fancy.
Great. So I would say that it's going to be hard to see in there. So I would say whoever has either really good hands to be able to feel out multiple stamps or very good eyes to be able to see in the dark. So whoever's going to send
both of those things.
So we're going to say that your plan is to send Poppy into one to find one of these, pull it out, like replace the stamp, and then still be able to make sure that that person gets their letter out and you could get your letter out.
Yeah,
Great.
as long as they have one stamp on it, it'll be fine.
I love
You
it.
just send me in with the letter and I'll
Yeah,
just
exactly.
transfer a stamp.
Perfect. So so you can pass it. That's perfect. I'm going to have you roll for, so you are going to pick hands or eyes, and you get to roll with +2 dice.
Can I borrow these?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
That's 7 dice. I gotta get into the mailbox first.
Oh, wait, yeah, it's like just a
Yeah.
slit. Like,
I will say that the elements of this, that since you've explained it and it's your harebrained scheme, everyone gets a +2 for any element of it.
Okay.
So if we only need, they're not terribly tall, but you do need somebody's assistance. We need somebody to roll legs as a sturdy base or to do your hoverboard. Whichever you prefer.
Hoverboard, baby.
We do not have strong legs.
Hoverboard has been working great for us.
Hoverboard, here.
You get 2 extra dice for hoverboard.
Right, now you get to roll 7.
So you have to roll first
for the hoverboard.
and hold on to 4s.
oh my god, I did awful. I have 1 4.
Okay, so we can upgrade it, but what are you gonna do? What's gonna happen at this point?
I think that I, like, for whatever reason, like, I can't, because I haven't gotten Tums yet,
Yeah.
and my tummy is still very, like, nauseous. Like, I don't have it in me, so, like, I do, like, a couple puffs, but, like, I can only get so far off the ground.
Okay.
Like,
So it's just enough. You're gonna have to really climb your way up.
Grab onto
Yeah.
the edge.
So I'm gonna have you do a hands first,
Okay.
but you can do with a +2.
No, I rolled terrible.
Oh
They're
no!
only 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Do we have anything? Oh, because he's.
Mika can help me to re-roll.
We love that.
You have to overextend because you don't have the focus. Do you want me to roll to overextend? Or if there was something that you could do to be more successful?
can I spend the focus to, to eat something and change a part of my body to match?
Yeah.
To use gobble up.
Kirby!
So what's nearby that you would like to gobble up?
So I would like to gobble up 2 churros, and I have churro legs now. Like,
You have stilts for legs currently,
Yes,
but they're
yes.
the shape of churros.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I will spend the focus, and
Poppy's just like hanging on
It
to the edge
didn't work,
of the
and you're still dangling, and you're like, and you Kirby suck up some churros, and you're still standing underneath Poppy, and then all of a sudden your legs transform, and you just like, whoop, and Poppy slowly, and now you're perfectly at height.
Just going like a little slide.
And then I'm gonna have you do another roll. I think you were gonna do eyes,
Yes, I'm gonna do eyes to find a letter with lots of stamps on it. Okay, 2 5s.
Okay.
Jesus.
right? So yeah, no problem. You do find a stamp that has way too many letters, or too many. You do find a letter with way too many stamps, and you are successful in peeling off one very gently and adding it to yours.
And give it a little extra sticky.
Great, perfect. And then you are now inside of this.
I
I
don't
didn't think this.
think we thought this far ahead. Oh boy. Okay.
You hear a light knocking from inside of the mailbox.
Burlap's eyes
no.
are just peering in at you, but like helplessly, like.
Does anyone know how to pick locks? We could open it the way I've seen the mailman do in the park, but you need it seems closed, and we need it to not be closed.
Burlap is quite beclawed.
I have a claw.
One might say
Are
lock
there any more
picking
churros?
style.
Oh, do we have any more churros? She might starve in there. It's been like almost an hour.
So can I roll mouth to just inhale a churro toward me to like spit in there for her?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is now 3 churros you've stolen from this person, and they're getting upset, and they're gonna.
Wait, sorry. Can this actually be a hot dog from a hot dog?
Still 3 hot dogs that you've stolen.
Oh wait, Poppy needs sugar.
Poppy needs
right?
sugar.
Oh shit.
It's gotta be a churro or a cannoli will
Okay,
do.
cannoli.
Okay, there's definitely a bakery nearby. You can get a cannoli from. There's like a window display if you want to try to suck up some sweets from a local bakery.
I suck up a few crullers and a few cannolis. Yeah.
Wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
Nicolith unties his little like neckerchief
Oh
thing.
yeah, he does have a neckerchief.
Yeah, and it's like,
Hey,
Burlap
Burlap, can
is tall enough to kind of like reach currently with the legs.
Can I come up?
Yeah.
Great.
Climb up. Climb on up.
yeah. So to climb on top of Burlap and like feed the scarf into into the mailbox.
Cool.
Then
So
Poppy,
Burlap
grab on.
is neutral because you have the long legs, so you're not doing anything
Yeah.
additional right now, but I want both of you to roll hands.
Oh no.
Oh, can I help?
Do you want to help?
Hey, that's a 5.
5!
Okay,
It's
great.
okay. I believe in you guys.
It is a difficult task. The two of you, like both of you are yelling, now climb up. It's like, no, you pull me up. It's a bit of a back and forth. I think eventually Burlap is just distracted by something that you see and you start to walk away, so you fall. And you pull Poppy up and out through the mouth of the mailbox. And you flop and you both land on the ground. If you want, I don't know what you're currently distracted by, but you can decide if you'd
I
like.
think it's a hot dog with the works.
Okay, great. So you're like ready to go get yourself a hot dog.
Yeah.
We did it! Woo! Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did it.
Oh no. I feel like we might need to move quickly. It's like the 3rd hot dog.
Yeah,
And I've just been watching.
the person from the cart who you've been stealing from for the last 5-10 minutes is calling over an officer. I don't know if you guys want to skedaddle.
Okay. Yeah, we maybe overstayed our welcome.
Normally I don't mind if the birds eat one, but after that you kind of have to leave the area.
We are not all of us.
Run! Okay, we're fleeing!
All
We're
right,
fleeing
everyone
the
is
scene.
running away as fast as their little legs can carry them, and so you're trying to be as quick as possible, so I need everyone to roll legs.
Oh, we all have such bad legs!
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 5!
And keep any 4s if there's any set aside.
No fours. Wait, sorry, so clarification. It says, because now I have churro legs.
Yeah.
It says, shift 1 stat point and gain a new ability at the cost of another ability.
Yeah, no, your leg stat is +1.
Okay, well, that's, okay, 2 now. Okay.
What are you taking away from?
Just for a while.
I think I'm taking away, I'll take away from eyes.
Okay.
Hey!
You all successfully dash
Them churro legs.
with much effort. It's still you all are running and you've like run well past the station that you were familiar with to get yourself home. In the interest of losing the officer, the pigeons are coming with. They're fine. And so the last thing you have to do is make your way home. It's been a whole day. You managed to get everything successfully completed, although with some difficulty, and you head back to the Kenn. Do you want to report over to Anga, or are you gonna head back to the Ramble?
Oh, I think I'm really tired, and I should go back to the flock. But you guys could be my flock tonight. I really don't think I should walk much more.
Oh.
You can always nest with us.
Sleep
okay.
over.
We can always we can't make our way back to the Kenn before nightfall. The New York Public Library is closer.
Oh, can we stay there?
Do they
I do it all the time.
they allow birds?
Well, the rooftop should, yeah.
Okay, I can sleep outside. I'm used to it.
Yeah. It's a really lovely spot.
Okay.
And Poppy will lead the rest of the group to the New York Public Library, her favorite spot in the whole wide world.
Yay!
Ooh, this is so tall. This is what the pigeons feel like.
This is beautiful. You can see everything from here.
You watch a really gorgeous sunset. I'm trying to remember if the direction is that going to be like over Bryant Park. That's
just
quite
little
far, like,
legs
around
kicking.
Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
Be over
is
Bryant
the
Park.
side of the-
That's
yeah, to the
you're
west.
watching a beautiful little sunset over Bryant Park. People are hanging out in the parks. You can smell the scent of churros wafting in the air. This was very, very successful. You guys have a lovely little slumber party, I think. Eventually you can make it back and you can tell everybody about the adventure that you had and your successes. You tell them about Joey and how you can go busk with Joey regularly now.
Joey's a buddy.
And because you were all so successful, everyone is going to gain a title today based on things that we experienced through the course of our adventure. So, like soft pitches, something to do with successfully busking, something to do with your pigeon chariot, something to do with being the tall, even though you're not tall anymore because you've gotten rid of the leg thing. And another, finding your magical power today. So like, I don't know, Sweet Tooth did the tall, things like that. Whatever.
I love the sweet tooth.
Okay.
So good. That's so good.
That is good, yeah.
So you can all decide. You don't have to take this. This is like a joint. You can pitch ideas to your friends because you don't give yourself a title necessarily. Other people are giving titles to you.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You have received titles
Interesting.
because of your incredible
Sweet
heroic
Tooth
feats.
is great.
The Ken has named me Poppy Sweet Tooth.
And it's 2-word, by the way, for successful. So we have Sweet Tooth.
Got it.
That's an important factor because if you aren't successful, you get single words, but you can add single words for additional things later.
Okay.
Yeah, these are
Safekeeper.
Oh, the safekeeper.
so burlap is now the famish is just part of your that's your
Yeah,
last
that's-
name,
yeah,
and
that's-
then the safekeeper.
Is my actual
Burlap
title, yeah.
safekeeper the famished.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to think about. I feel like you've definitely charmed people through your music, so I'm trying to think of like I know you were already a
You made
bard,
so
but,
many
like,
friends.
You made so many
friends.
unsolicited introductions.
Right,
Yeah.
like
The networker.
the networker, right?
Yeah.
But like, what's
the
the note worker?
The note worker.
No worker. Aww.
Okay, and then
The wingman.
the way.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good.
Sorry, like
keep it.
That was good.
So you relay this information to Unga, and Unga is like so delighted by everything, has heard all of these stories and successes and how you helped each other and worked together as a team to successfully save the Ken in a way. They were going to cut off your ability to go to the water and also maybe bar you from hanging out at the Delacourt anymore.
That's been horrible.
Yeah. So this was hugely important for the Ken being able to continue to enjoy live theater in the park and get water for taking bubble baths and being able to keep hanging out and them not looking too closely at where you're hiding all of your books and maybe taking your pigeons away. Yeah, this was a hugely important success and win. And so Anga has gifted you all of these beautiful titles that you've earned. And the Ken is so grateful. And everybody treats you with such love and respect for the next few months. And also maybe brings you some of their churro.
I think Quimble does not notice any of this. It goes right back to the park and speaks to no one except occasionally has continued to train the pigeons to backup vocal anyone who shows up, like goblin or not. It's like whoever you are, you get backing vocals.
Yeah, with the wingman, that's just automatic.
Yeah.
Nicolif is delighted by this turn of events.
I think Quimble makes sure that all the birds learn Nicholas songs first.
Incredible.
Poppy, Burlap, and Nicolif like to add anything else to the next maybe few months of what happens with y'all?
Poppy grabbed a postcard out of the mailbox while she was in there. and for Poppy, postcards are posters. So that's gone up in the library. And she's kind of trying to get more of the kids in there to learn how to read, and very explicitly not telling them that her magic comes from sugar.
And they like, no, it's actually all just the power of learning.
They don't believe you. They don't know what it is, but
It's definitely learning. Nothing better than learning.
So Burlap finally goes to see Mr. Reed at the Dwayne Reed. And Burlap
you just think every person that works there is named Reed.
walking in, Burlap discovers the joys of the automatic door and tells like all the rest of the goblins about automatic doors and how there are those that exist. And Burlap somehow convinces who he believes to be Mr. Reed, but is really just the cashier there at the Dwayne Reed, to give him a single tum for the 3 cents that are left in his so,
What flavor did you get?
Grape, and it lasts him for a long time. Like he cuts off a little bit to soothe himself, but like that baby can last a while. For him,
Right.
so.
He's still not made the connection that it was the pennies
Yeah.
making his tum upset.
Yeah, so his tum feels better after spending the pennies to get them.
So he thinks it's the tums,
Yeah,
but
he
it was
thinks it's
expelling the pennies.
And Nicholas goes back to busk with Joey on Mondays, and has asked Joey since to start giving him like ukulele lessons to start being a little bit more successful in the park. I think their video is also done fairly well. There are a few more friends to goblins in the world just because of our fun little video.
Yes.
Yes. I think Joey has actually set up a little secondary TikTok account for Nicholas and the Ken.
And he
which
posts
like,
every Monday with you.
Yes,
a little
exactly.
something.
Exactly. Like a little look inside the Ken. And
Okay, I'm gonna say then that he's now an honorary member. Joey is now an honorary member of the Ken.
Joey!
our narcissistic bard friend.
The narcissistic
So
Bart is your friend.
unwilling, but just
So charmed.
Great. So Joey is now honorary part of the Ken. He comes and visits, although he can't really fit inside. He does take videos.
Incredible.
Yeah, that was our first ever guest host and first ever play of Goblin Errands. Thank you so much for watching. We had a really fun time. I hope you
Yes.
enjoyed this silly, ridiculous game. It's so stinking cute. And that's it, everybody. Thank you.
Yay.
Bye.